Well, of course, to cover the story and the state visit, we've got SABC News International Editor Sophie Mokoena, who is stationed at the Union Buildings this morning. Sophie, very good morning to you. Perhaps we can begin by talking about the significance of this particular state visit.
This visit is quite important, as you know, that South Africa wants to strengthen its relations with Angola. The two countries are the most powerful nations in terms of trade and investment and development in the southern region. And therefore, it is quite important for the two countries to work together. And the relationship dates back to struggle years, as Kaya pointed out earlier on. But when you look at trade and investment, doesn't speak to that. When you look at the trade volume where it stands right now, it is at 13 billion, and there's a belief that it can be escalated to 24 billion, where you can also add the 2.5 billion in relation to some of the products that are untapped, and therefore the two leaders will encourage both countries to ensure that they do just that. The second issue on politics, you know that both countries have been involved in trying to stabilize the DRC in the eastern part, where you have the M23 rebels fighting with the government forces. And you know that there have been accusations that Rwanda is assisting M23 rebels, while Rwanda has denied these allegations. And therefore, President of Angola, as a former chair of SADC, was involved in that peace process, bringing together all the stakeholders. We are told that there's going to be a meeting between the president of Rwanda and the president of the DRC, and those talks will be facilitated by the president of Angola. On the other hand, we have South Africa that has contributed towards ensuring that you have men and women who are trying to bring stability in the eastern part of the region, military intervention. But the leaders in the SADC region have agreed and have acknowledged that the military solution can never be a permanent solution. You must have a diplomatic solution. And therefore, I think those two issues will also come high up on the agenda. And also just to look back at the relations between South Africa and Angola, particularly during struggle years, where you know that many MK cadres were in Angola. They received military training in Angola. Some of them even fought side by side when there was a civil war in Angola, assisting Angola. That whole frontline state push to liberate the southern region.
All right, let's leave it there. That, of course, is where we are following that story. The state visit, Sophie Mokoena is at the Union Buildings following that state visit of the Angolan president with our president, Cyril Ramaphosa.